Hi, and welcome to Fertility TV. I'm Dr. Marc Sklar, the Fertility Expert, and in this video we're going to be talking about embryo freezing. So if you've had any questions about should you be freezing your embryos and what it's all about, then stay tuned to this video. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to give you my fertility quiz so that you can find out how fertile you are. Okay, so in this video, we're talking about embryo freezing. And I get lots of questions, not only from my patients locally here in San Diego about embryo freezing, but from all over the world who are part of my community or part of one of my online programs, because they're trying to find out should they be freezing their embryos and what significance does it have for them particularly. So let me go over a couple of some key basics to understand. First and foremost, embryo freezing is not egg freezing. Two different things. They sound the same, but they're not. Freezing an embryo is way more stable, and you can control the quality of an embryo much more than you can control the quality of an egg, because once you thaw out an egg, you still have to inseminate that. And so in that process, you can also compromise the egg. In the past, there was a lot of, by the past I mean about for sure at least 5 years ago, if not longer, there was a lot of controversy over freezing. We didn't want to freeze a lot of embryos. We only did that after we transferred fresh embryos and if we had really good high quality embryos to freeze. But the process of vitrification or freezing has changed over the years. It's become very, very good. And so much so that we actually rely on it quite a bit now. So first and foremost, one of the reasons I like it is it gives you options. It gives patients the ability to make decisions, not have to feel rushed about what they're going to transfer, what they're not going to transfer, and making all these decisions very quickly and on the fly. This allows you to freeze your embryos and then make decisions as a couple of what you're going to do moving forward. Second, it also allows your body to recover. So the stimulation process of an IVF cycle can be very taxing on the body and oftentimes puts a lot of strain and stimulation on the ovaries and the uterus. So by allowing the body to just focus on stimulating and producing eggs, and then taking a break, and then allowing the body to recover and the uterus to create a proper environment for receiving an embryo, we separate those two things and the body doesn't get confused. You're not doing too much. You don't need to do extra hormones. So it's a nice thing to be able to separate those things as well. So I really like it for that reason. One of the concerns that's always come back is that is there a negative impact on success rates when you're doing an IVF cycle and you're looking at success rates. In the past, there was a drop in success when you did frozen embryo transfers versus fresh. With the changes in advancement in technology, you actually don't have those issues anymore. In many cases, the success rates are exactly the same, and in some locations, they're actually higher and better. So, and that there's a lot of situations and circumstances that go into those success rates, but in general, I think that's not an issue anymore, and you can take that off the table. And lastly, I like it because if you're considering genetic testing for whatever reason is appropriate for you to be considering it, then embryo freezing is ideal. You don't have to rush and get those results back in a very, very short period of time, less than 24 hours, and then have to transfer. They can biopsy, freeze, you can send for testing, get the results, and then make your decision as a couple in a very timely fashion. So those are the benefits of embryo freezing today, and that's why I like embryo freezing. Now, if you're ready to take my fertility quiz and find out how fertile you are, click on the link somewhere around here and certainly below in the description to get that information and to start the quiz. Did you find this video useful? If so, then you've got to do 3 things for me, okay? Give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can find out about the latest videos that I'm posting. And a couple reminders. First and foremost, sign up for my newsletter so that I can send you personalized and specific information into your inbox. You can do that by going to marcsklar.com/newsletter. And additionally, I'll send you a private invitation to my private Facebook group where my community of women and couples meet and discuss all their fertility needs. Thanks so much and stay tuned.